Welcome back to another Scott's Cash class. We are going to be talking about investing today. We're not going to get super specific, but we just want to talk about the difference between saving and investing. A lot of people go, yeah, I'm investing or I'm saving money, right? But is that really getting them ahead? For the most part, savings is just a storage place for when you have an emergency, right? It's not real wealth building. Take a calculator and figure out if I save, $100 a month, how long would it take me to get $50,000? It's going to take you a long time to get $50,000. If you take that same 100 and you invest it, it's going to take a lot less time. I'm not going to bore you with the statistics on that, but you get the point, right? So one of the problems with savings is you put it in your savings account and you're getting 1%, maybe 2%. Some are a little bit higher now because of the interest rates, but generally speaking, it's very low. Inflation is the silent killer that kills your dollar. So if you have $100 this year and next year you don't do anything with it, and next year that $100 is actually only worth about $97 in the current time market. That's because things just keep slowly getting more expensive. Obviously we just went through the pandemic, and we saw prices on some things double, triple. Obviously that inflation is well above, the 2 to 3%. But generally over the last 100 years, we've been fluctuating in that 3% range. So once everything gets back to normal, you're just going to have to realize that, hey, savings is not going to get me further ahead. It keeps me out of trouble if emergencies come, and we definitely need savings, but that's not where you're going to see your money grow. You need to get in mutual funds, stocks, different things that are going to grow your money. Now, I know what you're saying. The stock market's crazy. We lose money. You're right. It does. And when you jump in and out of it, you definitely have higher chances for losses. And when you just buy individual stocks, you definitely do have a higher chance. We'll talk a little bit more in another episode about specific investments, but I want you to get the general concept of having money sit in a bank is not going to make you wealthy. It's not even going to make you secure, right? We want you guys to feel comfortable with money, right? And so if you think about how much better decisions are when you have a little bit of money saved, right? So you have $10,000 in the bank and you get a flat tire, or there's a car repair, you have a medical bill, right? You feel a lot better with that 10,000. However, that 10,000 isn't going to be worth 100,000 10 years from now. But if you invest it correctly, it could be. Now, maybe not 100, but it's definitely going to be worth more than 10,000 in 10 years if you invest it. So, having said that, you need to start early, right? And so, I'm talking to you guys out there, the younger generation. I won't put a label on it, but I'm talking to the younger generation of you guys right now have the time to get ahead of the curve, where a lot of people in the workforce, they don't start until their late 30s, 40s with a 401k, and then they're behind the 8 ball. You don't realize how much time you're giving up by waiting till you're in your late 30s or even in your 40s. Some people don't even start until their 50s. That's why I'm trying to get to you guys, let you know, even $25, $50 a month will make a huge difference down the road. Let's get to the question of the day. So what could you invest each day that you wouldn't miss? Would it be $10, $15? There's different apps out there. I use Acorns. Not saying it's the best one out there. It's just the one that's worked for me and my family. But the Roundup option is really nice, and you don't even miss it. So that's the question of the day. How much do you think you actually could invest each day and not even miss it? And then my tip of the day is compounding interest is the most powerful force on earth. I didn't say that. Albert Einstein said that, and he was obviously a pretty smart man. But take a look, do a little studying on there on compounding interest and how powerful it is. And I appreciate you guys checking in. Send those comments. Give me those questions too. Need a question for the next question of the day. And I hope you guys are enjoying the journey, and wait till the next episode. Till